The microphone.
Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star, right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, yeah, Under the Lights.
God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! Oh my God! Welcome back to Under the Lights. We are your host. I'm Big Mike, and you see my guy Jordan in the middle, and you see my guy JF with his head down. We both had our heads down last night. We woke up with our heads down, and we got up and we put them back up. We good though. We good though. You know what I mean? We here. You know what I mean? Hey, like my guy JF before the show, you were saying the food don't taste the same when you lose. And shit like that, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. We still top of the NFC East, 8-3, with a 21-point fucking lead that we blew to the goddamn Cowboys. Woo! My God. It's ridiculous.
Infuriating, man. Infuriating, mind-boggling, almost, I mean, look, it's not a playoff game, but to me, it's like a top 5 loss of in my life, dude. I can't, it's Cowboys, blow a 21-point lead. I mean, come on, man. That's terrible. Look, you ruined your Kelly Green streak. I mean, man, it's terrible, man.
We don't lose in the Kelly. I know we don't lose in the Kelly Green.
We used to not lose in the Kelly Green. That changed.
You're right.
About 12, 15, 20-something hours ago. I don't know.
Come on, man. It's all good, though, man. Listen, man, for the ones that's going, that's here right now, that's tuning in, that's going to tune in, please hit that like and subscribe button so you could be up to date with all things Under the Lights. You understand me? Jordan, what's up, my guy? What's good with you? You've been quiet since what's up, man? You good? I was checking on you before we started. I was saying, pick your head up, man. What's wrong? You lost your puppy dog? What's on? Your girl left you? What's up, man?
Nothing. I'm just chilling.
You just chilling? All right, man. All right, maybe it's the Warriors that got you feeling down. I don't know. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, we're here to talk some sports, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into it.
Well, man. I like it. Steph is doing his thing, so I'm not.
No. Warriors. It's not a one-man show. Warriors.
Before we start this Philadelphia topic.
Okay.
Let me just, because I always have to do this all the time.
I
don't know why. Yeah, I do. Because you keep bringing it up. I am a fan. No, let me talk.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
No, let me talk.
I got 30 seconds.
No, let me talk.
Yes.
I'm a fan of Manchester City.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm a fan of. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a fan of Manchester City. If Manchester City lose, I'm miserable. You understand? And then like I'll be, and it doesn't really matter. So if something happens with a player on that team, I don't care as long as we win. That's all that matters, right? Then if the Warriors win, stop doing that, man. If the Warriors win and Steph Curry does well, I'm not as mad. I'm a Steph Curry fan, and I'm not.
Let's move on because
let me
hell no.
Let me talk.
No, we're not talking about. No, you don't have to. No.
The thing is, how are you telling me? How you going to tell me not to let me speak on our team? Let me speak my thing, bro.
Hurry up.
Let me speak my thing.
Hurry up.
Let me speak it. So anyway,
moving on.
No. So
yes.
If the Warriors lose and Steph Curry goes for 50, I'm not as mad for some odd reason. I don't know, because I'm a Steph Curry fan. I'm not a real
20 seconds
fan. You see how you guys are Philadelphia fans no matter what? That's not the case. If Steph Curry leaves, I'm not a fan of the Warriors. I don't care. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing that goes for Baltimore Ravens. It's the same thing that goes for anybody. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not a Warriors fan.
It's over. Moving on. Let's go with the NFL. We're not about to sit here and sit up and listen to you talk about if the Warriors lose, I don't care as long as get the fuck out of here. Any other time the Warriors lose, he got anybody hearing that bullshit. Let's go to the NFL, wasting time on that bullshit. Let's go to the NFL because the Philadelphia Eagles, being me and JF, our Philadelphia Eagles blew a 21-point lead to the Cowboys in Jerry's World yesterday. You feel what I'm saying? We at Thanksgiving right now. We'll be coming up on Thanksgiving, and we still having offensive issues. And these are just some of the issues that I talked about before the season. You feel what I'm saying? So, JF, we was up 21-0 in the first half, scored on the first 3 drives, nothing else after that. Listen to me, dog. This is not nothing new for us this year. It's not. Give me your thoughts on yesterday's 21-point lead that we blew to the Cowboys and lost on the game-winning field goal. Talk to me. Let's go.
Yeah, well, I don't know in the history of great sports teams, who's a better team, the 95-96 Bulls, the 2017 Warriors, or the 5-5-1 Dallas frickin' Cowboys after my comment sections and DMs last night.
Yeah.
I mean, get the hell out of here, man. I mean, look, as you said a lot of times, Big Mike, we usually split with these guys, right? So, like, you know, and it is what it is. We can't go back in time. But I'm absolutely infuriated and pissed as a motherfucker about this game. You have a 21-point lead. You scored 21 points pretty quick, and then ever since that moment, you don't do anything offensively. Nothing. You have 14 penalties. You're undisciplined. You're fumbling the ball. Taj Gibson, Saquon Barkley, the whole damn team fumbled the game away. It was a choke job and a half. It hurts, man. It's just, I mean, how do you, it's the divisional rival Dallas and you blow a 21-point lead. I mean, come on, man. I mean, what was that plane ride home? I mean, look, man, this has 2023 written all over it. I'm sorry. It does. It feels like it. We've talked about this many times and it just feels like it. But I hope, man, I hope it starts this Friday that they have a serious wake up call, whether that's they make a big change with, you know, the man who shall not be named, KP, or, you know, the team just something happens, dude, and they just get their act together and go on and play like the team they're supposed to be. And it was a devastating loss, choke job, top 5 loss, I think, in my life. Those are my thoughts.
Yeah, look, let me tell you something. I said yesterday, I got on Instagram, and I just kept it 100. I said, you know, I wasn't really mad at us losing to the Dallas Cowboys because we split with these niggas every fucking year. You know what I mean? So it ain't even about the loss to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm more so upset at the fact we still can't get nothing going, you know what I'm saying, for the whole 60 minutes of a game. But I want to go back to something. I've been saying this. I've been saying this was going to be an issue for us before the season started. If you watch this show, if you are a member on this show, Jordan, JF, and Twan when he gets here, I called this offensive shit before the season started. I said it. I said we was going to be up and down. They're going to try to find ways to do this, find ways to do that. This dude has never did it before, blah, 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 blah. We haven't put together 60 minutes of football. We've put together 30, but unfortunately, a football game is 60 minutes. There's no way you're going to look like this and then look like that in another half. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, yo, did he run out of plays or some shit? Is that what he's doing? Is he running out of play? Is it just one sheet? Is it one sheet and that's it? Like, I don't know. Like, did they feel bad for the Cowboys? Oh, you know, we beating them 21-0, man. They trying to get into the playoffs. Let's go ahead and let's call the dogs off and fuck it. Let's just do whatever we no. Why? How come we don't want to choke teams out? Why not choke teams out? You feel what I'm saying? Jordan, you made the reference, last time we was on the show about your 2017 Warriors. You said our team, y'all had all the pieces to go out there and get the job done. You said y'all got to go out there and get the job done. And I said, this is not basketball, Jordan. You can't go out there and just spread out. It's a 5-on-5 game. This is not a game where one man can just take over the series, spread out, get to the rim, draw a double team, kick it to the open man over there and hit it to him and then hit it to him over here, and you got an open man running around. This is not what it does. That's not how football works. In football, you have to be creative. You can have all the players you want to have. If your offense is elementary, calling elementary shit, you have no creativity, it's vanilla, you ain't running no rub routes, you ain't running no RPO, what is the strength of us? You ain't scheming guys open, and I'm heavy on the scheming. Heavy on the scheming guys open because football is not lined up and just go run a route. This ain't the neighborhood. This is not high school. My guy's way more athletic than yours. This is not what this is. You must be creative because if you are not creative, you are going to fuck around and find out. And yesterday, our Philadelphia Eagles fucked around and found out. That's why I said that was a bad analogy when you brought up the 2017 Warriors. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the same 2017 Warriors that Steve Kerr had a back problem and he was out and missed a bunch of time. Luke Walton stepped up and went 39-4 without Steve Kerr. He went 39-4, and that's what landed him that job with the Sacramento Kings. Oh, he's a great coach. No, he's not. You had Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Kevin fucking Durant out there on your team, and on top of it, you had Draymond. So that wasn't a good analogy. He got that job with the Sacramento Kings. He got a 4-year deal, and he was out after the third season with a 68-93 record. He could not coach. You don't have to have the best coach, and it don't come down to play calling every single play like it does in football. So the Philadelphia Eagles, with the vanilla-ass offense that I've been talking about before the season started, it ain't going to get us nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? We had a 3rd and 2 yesterday, JF. 3rd and 2 at the end of the game with 1:51 seconds left in the game. And do you want to know what the whole route tree was? It was a 1-2-step hitch route. 1 to 2 step, a hitch route, a stop route on 3rd and 2. What are we doing? That's pedestrian. That's elementary. That's high school. It is not going to get it done. And I've been saying it was going to be like this before the season. I said it was not going to get better in the middle of the season. I said that shit. I could talk about the offensive line not being nowhere near better and near as good as it was. Nowhere near. The blocking schemes is not that. This don't look like the Kellen Moore shit. And obviously, it's not going to look like that. He don't leave the playbook here and say, you know what? Next year, y'all can have this. You go ahead and do what y'all do. I'm going to go to New Orleans. That's not what he does. You feel what I'm saying? So the blocking is nowhere near the same. Even when Lane Johnson was healthy, bro, we still couldn't run the ball. And he really don't have much to do with the running up the middle because he's a right tackle. He's on the outside. But I'm just saying, a team as a whole, we wasn't that good. And one of the biggest mistakes to me that they made this offseason was letting Mekhi Becton go. I said that when they let him go to fucking Chargers. I said they let him go. He signed a 2-year, $20 million deal, JF, for $6.49 million guaranteed and a $5 million signing bonus. They let him go for Tyler Steen. Tyler Steen is a fill-in guy. He's not a guy that could be a starter. He's undisciplined. I said that if they change the tush-push after this season, he's going to be the reason that they change it because he's always going off false starting. He's always holding. He's always getting beat, and he doesn't he doesn't help us in the run game. Saquon had 10 carries for 22 yards.
Yeah.
22 yards?
Yeah.
Come on, that's offensive line problem. You feel what I'm saying? You don't go from 2,000 yards one season and then you look like this right fucking here. He got the same amount of negative run plays as Ashton Genty in the fucking Vegas with the Raiders. We're talking about the Las Vegas Raiders, and he got as many negative run plays as him. And their line is terrible. They are terrible in Las Vegas. That just going to show you how sorry our line is. You feel what I'm saying? We had 14 penalties for 96 yards yesterday, majority on the offensive line. Multiple false starts, multiple holding penalties. First down, get called back. Oh, now it's 1st and 20. And we get another play after that. Oh, it's 1st and 20 again. Then right after that, it's a false start. Now we got 1st and 25. We got illegal. They had a big play to Devontae Smith downfield at the end of the game.
Hey. Win or loss, that catch will live in the history books, man.
Deep in the Dallas Cowboys territory. I mean, deep in their territory. You feel me? What happened?
Dude, that catch was nuts, man.
What happened? Illegal hands to the face, Fred Johnson, the same guy that's filling in for Lane Johnson. He's filling in for Lane Johnson.
Yeah, Fred Johnson had a not very good game yesterday.
No,
I'll just say that much.
Absolutely
not. No.
And right after that, right on schedule, what happens, JF? Saquon fumbles the football. You feel what I mean?
And that's something like we think he's our superhero, right? Like Saquon Barkley, like Taj Gibson, like that. First of all, you shouldn't take that ball out of in that position. You let the ball go through the end zone, man. You let 5 minutes. There's 5 minutes. 21. When you play Madden, what are you doing? I mean, well, in Madden you usually go for like 4th and 50, but I'm saying. It's just the smart route here is you just don't even feel that kick. But Taj Gibson fumbled it, and then you're right, Saquon fumbled it, and I mean, come on, man, like what? That's self-inflicted wounds, dude.
All day long, you got Jake Elliott missing the field goal, and then Dallas, when they did kick the game-winning field goal, it could have been a tie, but he missed that field goal. You feel what I'm saying? Like all of the problems that's been going on with the offense this season, I said it before the season. You're not telling me we got AJ, Devontae, and Dallas Goedert out here, and niggas just not open. No, they was open with Shane Steichen, wasn't they? Wasn't open so much like that with Brian Johnson, was they? No, they was open like they was open with Kellen Moore, wasn't they? Not so much with Kevin Patullo, who's worse than Brian Johnson, is he? You feel what I'm saying? And this is what drives me. This is what drives me. We got a head coach. We got a head coach.
Did you see his presser today? In his presser today, he said, I think he said, literally, quote, you can go check the sources on this. He said, I think Patullo did good. He did good. Are you serious?
Absolutely. He did good in the first half. That's why I said, did he run out of plays or what? First half was great. 3 drives, 3 straight touchdowns. It was good. Hold on real quick.
Patullo could kill somebody, but Nick Sirianni would still cover for him. I mean, this is crazy.
Hold on, Jam. And then, so, look, this is what drives me. We got a head coach that's supposed to be an offensive-minded guy. He's an offensive-minded guy. And where's the influence on the offense? Why are we still doing this? Why are we still going through these problems and you're supposed to be an offensive guy, an offensive guru? Because he's not. He doesn't have influence on his fucking football team. You feel what I'm saying? To me, he is the luckiest coach in the history of the fucking game right now, if you ask me. He's lucky to have, first of all, Howie Roseman, for one, the guy that can go out there and get those type of players that we fucking have. You feel what I'm saying? And Vic Fangio, in my eyes, is saving his job right now. Call it what you wanted. With the defense playing the way they playing, if they wasn't playing like that, what if we had the 2023 defense? We would be losing more games. We wouldn't be 8-3, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I also said after the 2023 season, after we had that pedestrian season, I'm like, well, damn, look at 2022. What was Nick Sirianni doing within? What was it? Was it all Shane Steichen? Because we do know in 21, he relinquished the play calling to Shane Steichen because it wasn't going the way it was supposed to go when he was calling plays. He gave it to Shane Steichen. And what happened, JF? We took off.
There seems to be a pattern here. You see that? There's a pattern. See, if you look at the flow of it, it seems that the bad years with the offense, we've talked about this, are the internal people.
Yes.
And the good years are the external.
Yeah, the external people. So if you're supposed to be an offensive, no. I said after the 2023 season, going into 2024, I said, peep this. You know what? If after this season we get another offensive coordinator and we look much better than we looked in 2023, then I know Nick Sirianni didn't fucking do much because it was the same thing in 2022 going into 2023. We went from high to low and then high to low again. You feel what I'm saying? I know real influence. I just watched the Buffalo Bills go out there and get and lose to the fucking Texans because of that Houston Texans defense that is coached by the head coach DeMeco Ryans. He named another defensive coordinator because they work together, but he named another defensive coordinator, you know what I mean? So he's actually calling the plays. But DeMeco Ryans' influence on the Houston Texans has been there since day one. He was a defensive coordinator in San Francisco them years, and we know how they coming on defense. Ruthless. They got bad intentions when they out there playing. Hold on, Dad. Real quick. Hold on. You got him out there. And then we look at him against the Bills. They have the #1 defense in all of football. Before DeMeco Ryans got there, the Houston Texans defense did not look like that. Nowhere near looking like that. That's what I call influence. He's a defensive guru, and they have the #1 defense. We don't have no questions about the Texas defense. It's always questions about the offense. So somebody gonna have to tell me because I've been looking for the answer and I haven't got it. Where is Coach Nick Sirianni's influence on the Philadelphia Eagles offense? If somebody can tell me where it is, please do. Please make me feel at ease. Let me know where it is. Why is it up and down? And when things we don't have a good OC, it's all bad. Why? I need to know. Maybe nobody can tell me, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And before I let you go, Jordan, you brought up this Friday, JF, against the Chicago Bears. I'm nervous about that game. I'm very nervous. You know why?
You should be after the last couple games.
Dory Jackson he might be out with a concussion, and we know he gets cooked regardless. And guess what? We got Kelly Ringo backing him up. And what did he do as soon as he got in the game? The first play he got in, holding. Defensive holding. That's all he fucking does. And on top of that, our starting safety, Andrew Makuba, he's going to be out for a while with a high ankle sprain. High ankle sprains can have you out for the whole year. That's how bad they can be. Reed Blankenship has a thigh injury. We don't know how long he's going to be back. So Quinyon Mitchell's going to be on one side. You got Sidney Brown, who is not a good corner. He can't cover. He's like a bull in China shop. He knows one speed, always trying to make big hit.
Look like Troy Polamalu out there.
No, he don't look like Troy Polamalu. Maybe by the hair.
But the hair, that's what I meant. The hair.
That's
yeah.
it.
Not
that's
playing.
Okay, cool. That's it. We have
He's reckless. They're both reckless.
But he is reckless to the point where he still misses tackles. He doesn't know he's a bull in China shop, bro. He reminds me of Russell Westbrook. Just one speed go. You can't do that. He's not good, and I don't even know who the other backup safety is. I don't even know. So I'm nervous going into Black Friday against the Bears. You got nobody to cover unless that front seven is gonna just hammer some shit. I'm nervous like a motherfucker. So I wasn't mad about the loss. I'm still talking about how we can't get it together on offense, and we got an offensive guru supposedly as a head coach. Where's it at? But it is what it is, man.
Yeah. And I think when you said about D'Amico Ryans has an influence on the Texans, and that influence travels, and you see it because of D'Amico Ryans. Well, then you saw it with Shane Steichen, because when he had the influence on our offense here, and then he goes to the Colts. How are the Colts doing?
Look at Daniel Jones. I got another one for you, JF. Look at Mac Jones. How he looked at his career. How he look out there with Kyle Shanahan out there in the Bay.
There you go. You can play this game with everybody. There's coaches with influence, and there's coaches without influence.
Come on, dog.
We are waiting on Sirianni's influence, because you're right. I mean, go to any football person and say, what do you love about the Sirianni offense? And it's like, not his coordinator. I mean, what do you love about his philosophy so much that he if there was no such thing as an offensive coordinator, it was just Sirianni calling all the plays. Like, how do you think things would be? Because he seems to. I mean, look, we're not trying to completely bash Sirianni. I think he's a good coach in some regards, and I think he knows football. But I'm saying we see a proven track record. It's a fact. It's not an opinion that with certain offensive coordinators, we have more success than others. So we're just trying to figure it out. That's all.
Go ahead.
I mean, y'all handling all your business, man. I mean, there's not much for me to talk about in terms of your team. Your team doing, I have nothing really much to say about the Philadelphia.
Okay, so you don't have nothing to say, so this should be quick then. Can you tell me where Nick Sirianni's influence is, because you were going against what I said? Can you make me feel better? Let me know where his influence is, his imprint on the. I brought up D'Amico Ryans. I brought up Jim Harbaugh. I brought up. We just brought up D'Amico Ryans, John Harbaugh, Shane Steichen. I brought Kyle Shanahan. Sean McVay. I brought them all up. They have influence. And we see what the Rams looking like. Even though, Matt Stafford is he nice. He's a dog. He's great at throwing the football, all of that. He's definitely a when you go to war, think about going to war, okay? And you flying planes and shit like that. Matt Stafford is a pilot. He most definitely is a pilot, for sure. You feel me? But that guy that's in his ear, that's letting him know where to go, what things to do, things like that. Oh, he a dog in Sean McVay. And that's what a quarterback does. You feel me? So if you could please let me know where the influence is. It's a proven fact that he don't have no influence on the offense. The guys that had influence, they went and got head coaching jobs. All I know is Brian Johnson went back down to a passing game coordinator. And if you think Kevin Patullo is going to get a fucking phone call about a head coaching job, you are sadly mistaken. So please let me know where the influence is for head coach Nick Sirianni. Please let me know.
So when I talk about head coaching, and I talk about coaching, period, this is what I say, and this can be in any sport. So if you are a head coach, whether things are going good or things are going bad, you are the head coach. So when things are going good, you're the head coach. Whether it doesn't matter. When things are going bad, you're the head coach. So you're going to be on that as well. So what I'm saying is, in any sport, that's what it is. And if you think otherwise, then okay. I mean, that doesn't bother me. You say what you got to do, what you got to do. And the reference I talk about with Golden State is very simple. What I'm saying about the Philadelphia Eagles is the Philadelphia Eagles is the best team in the league. You know what I mean? With a great roster. So what I'm saying, and this is not like you can say they're not. It doesn't matter. That's kind of it's not. We can't say that's a fact. All this is opinion based, right? But a lot of people do say that Philadelphia is the best team in the league, right?
We're not.
A lot of people. Okay. Then I listen. I'll put before the season started, even like during the season, like the Philadelphia Eagles are loaded. It's not like they're not. They are.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a lot of things on their team. A lot of things. So if you have a lot of things on your team, If you have a lot of things, on your team, what I'm saying is and you're the best team, you're gonna, no matter what, like, you are still gonna be successful because you have the players. No matter what, you need the players to be successful. You're not gonna have bad players and be good. Like, you're not. It doesn't work that way. You have to have the players. Philadelphia Eagles have the players, and that's what I'm saying. And they have the best. They're like up there with the best of them. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like they're not. They're up there with the best of them. So you can have whoever you can have, and you're still gonna win games because you guys have good players. That's just what it is. You need it's not just the coaching and you can have great players and still kind of get away with the coaching. If you have good coaching, you need good players. You can't have like good coaching and then you have bad players and think that you're gonna win games. You need good players at the end of the day. So I mean that's what I'm saying.
That's what you said, a whole bunch of nothing because you didn't tell me where his influence is. That lets me further know you know he doesn't have any influence. You just said you guys have the players and you're still going to win games. That's not telling me where the influence is. It's just what I said. That's Nick Sirianni being fucking lucky. Lucky we got Harry Roseman, knows how to pick players, and his shit is his bullshit is getting masked by that because he doesn't have the influence on the offense. You didn't tell me where it is. You didn't.
Fire him?
I've been called for his job, nigga, because I've been seeing this shit, and you was against it. Matter of fact,
would you want to fire him?
He don't remember. He's too. He didn't want to fire because he just won the Super Bowl. Remember, I said I don't give a fuck, and that's the problem right there, bro. He only does good when there's somebody else calling the plays, man. You relinquished your play calling abilities, nigga, because it wasn't going the way it was supposed to go. Shane Steichen was calling them fucking plays, and last year they said it. After the first 4 weeks, he let Kellen Moore just do his thing. Just let him go ahead and just do his thing. That's what he did. And look what the fuck happened after week 4, after the bye. We took off. So you still said all of that, but told me nothing about his influence. There's I promise you, I promise to God, if Sean McVay said, you know what? I trust this guy. Matter of fact, prime example, DeMeco Ryans. We know he's been a head coach and calling defensive plays for the Texans. Just this year, after 5 or 6 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, he gave the play calling abilities to the new defensive coordinator that's on the roster. You know why? Because they work together, and if anything goes wrong, guess what? DeMeco Ryans got that influence. How do I know? Because it's proven what he did out there with the fucking 49ers, nigga. Influence all day long out there in the Bay, and he got a head coaching job, and they're doing well. They have lost most of their games by 1 possession. Why? Because the offense can't get it going, not because of the defense. DeMeco Ryans has influence. Shane Steichen, Kyle Shanahan, Nick Sirianni does not. And it's proven right here. And you can't tell me about the influence he has. So let's just go ahead and move on to the next subject because you're not going to be able to tell me. It's proven fact. It's right here in your face. I've been saying.
Why do you don't want him to be fired?
Go ahead, Jay. You got to answer. Go ahead.
Well, I think Big Mike touched on. I just have a firm philosophy. I mean, if you win the Super Bowl, you are the head coach. I think for me that grants you more time. But here's the thing: when it comes to Kevin Patullo, the offensive coordinator that we've discussed as a major issue, some people have offered like a rebuttal question about, well, you shouldn't fire the offensive coordinator this late in the season, and you have to bring somebody in, blah blah blah. Bullshit. I think Kevin Patullo should have been fired weeks ago or fired right now. I think he should be gone. I want somebody else. I want Sirianni. I want to test that influence this Friday against the Bears. All right. I want to, because it can't get worse because everyone's like, oh, well, I mean, if you get rid of Patullo, then like the offense might be lost and we don't know what we're going to get. And we're throwing away the season. I say bullshit. With Patullo right now, we're throwing away the season because of the play calling. So I think it can only, when you hit rock bottom, you can only go up, man. So that's my thoughts.
I know who ain't scared to step up and call them plays. Dan Campbell ain't. I know he ain't.
Yeah.
Head coach. And we see his influence that he had on the Detroit Lions since he been there. This was not the Detroit Lions before he got there. That's real influence. Okay. Nick Sirianni lacks that. And nobody can tell me nothing fucking different. And that's facts. So I'm good. I'm good. My point is clear. I ain't even about to argue about it no damn more. He has nothing to say. And as competitive and argumentative as he is, and he loves to win and loves to debate, this is the guy that tells me he can make an argument out of anything, whether he's right or if he's wrong. That lets you further know, I've been knowing him for 20 years. This nigga, he is a defense attorney. He will see a motherfucker on camera, 4K 1080 HP, and see a murder, and will go in court and say, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. He will argue to the death. He ain't got no comeback for this shit. Ain't been having a comeback because I still ain't got an answer. I'm good. What's up, JL? I know you got to go and you got another podcast you got to do. Much love, my guy. We got the Bears on this Friday, Black Friday. Hopefully we can go out here and not let Caleb Williams and the Bears come out here and do us bad.
If we lose at home to the Bears, first off, it's the entire the team is going to be booed out of the fucking city, okay?
Absolutely.
And it's going to be a disaster. I mean, it will be the nail in the coffin if you lose to the Bears. I mean, this is the game that should be the turning point. Well, now we'll see if they actually made the turn, right? Like this, we're going to see if they wake up. And then the answer comes Friday night. So we'll see.
Right. JF, before you go, I want to tell you about a dream I had. And you know you can't help what you dream about. I told you I was going to tell you. I was going to wait. I was going to just want to tell you.
Let's hear it.
You can't help what you dream about, right? I had a dream. Just a little dreamy dream, JF. That at the end of the season, just like when we had a sorry offensive coordinator in Brian Johnson, he was fired immediately. I had a dream that Kevin Patullo was fired immediately. Watch this. And it's a team out there that's called, they play in the frozen tundra. Okay, they've had a lot of problems, and they've added addition with Micah Parsons, and it was supposed to be this and was supposed to be that, but things ain't going so well. They had a terrible loss to this team, to the Browns, and lost to the Panthers, all that type of shit, right? And this is year after year with this team. I had a dream that at the end of the season, the Packers season didn't end. They didn't even get to the fucking NFC Championship game. And with all of the inefficiencies, with the things like that, Jordan Love like to be a gunslinger and just throw it in the ocean and things go downhill. Mm-hmm. I had a dream that they fired Matt LaFleur. And being that Matt LaFleur has already been an offensive head coach, that's a heavy crown to wear, an offensive head coach, a head coach, and an offensive play caller. That's a heavy crown. I said, you know what? He's had that experience already before. Yeah. He's already had it. Maybe he doesn't want to wear both of those hats no more.
Yeah.
If they fired Kevin Patullo, I had a dream that they picked up Matt LaFleur. That's the dream that I had, JF. And you know what? If they were to pick up Matt LaFleur, that would be awesome because what he's good at is scheming guys open. That's what the good coaches are good at. Romeo Dobbs and Christian Watson, them boys is always open. It ain't his fault Jordan Love be throwing it in the fucking ocean. It ain't his fault that he do the goofy shit all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the dream I had. I had a dream that next season we had Matt LaFleur as our offensive coordinator. That's just a dream I had, JF. You know what I mean? We'll wait to the season, though, and maybe they come to fruition. Who knows? But I want somebody else in there that doesn't want to be a head coach. I don't want another Shane Steichen who's so good. Oh, I want to go be a head coach. I don't want another Kellen Moore who's so good. I want to go be a head coach. I want somebody who is either a head coach that calls plays like a McVay, like a Sean Payton, like a Andy Reid, or if I want an offensive coordinator who is great, but don't want to be a head coach nowhere and is good with just being an OC. That way he can stay with us and build with us. Can you imagine what we would look like if we still had Shane Steichen or if we still had Kellen Moore going to consecutive years? Look at our defense with Vic Fangio in consecutive years. They got people saying this defense is better than last year. They were hyped about last year's defense. You know why? Because Vic Fangio, that's his system. Our defense knows the system and he knows what he wants to do. That's what you need in a fucking football team. I'm tired of playing musical chairs with offensive coordinators. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. Good thing we're recording the show because if your predictions actually happen, then you'll think you're a freaking psychic, dude, if we can play it back.
See something brewing,
yeah, you saw the future, maybe. And look, dude, Matt LaFleur over Kevin Patullo sounds like freaking Michael Jordan over Kwame Brown right now, dude. Sounds like a freaking night and day difference, bro.
I think, man, listen.
I'll take that any day.
Anybody sounds better than Kevin Patullo right now. Somebody that knows what they're doing. I mean, like, come on, we going through it. And like I said, I called this shit before the season started. I said it because we already seen it. We already seen it before. So it is what it is, man. JF, my guy, much love, baby. You always welcome, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Next week, we better be on for a freaking win. That's all I got to say. Appreciate the time. Good luck, guys.
For sure, bro. Peace.
All right, yeah. Peace.
Jordan, what's up, baby? Twan,
Man.
come holler at me, bro. Come holler at me, baby. Come holler at us, baby. Look at it. Oh.
Intruder.
Just,
door.
yeah.
Intruder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, Jordan. Hey, Jordan, you ain't into too much boxing like that. You feel me? But we had a we'll talk about that another day. You feel what I'm saying? But what's up, man? You know what? Let you get your thoughts on yesterday's game between the Eagles and the Cowboys. Let me hear what you got to say. You just heard our whole conversation. You feel me? So let me know what's your thoughts on yesterday's game, bro. Talk to us.
It's one of those games, bro, where it could have been a fluke. It could have been a fluke, but then when I look back at the game, bro, it's like the Eagles gave it to them. I mean, you come out the game 21-0.
Yep.
Game should have been over.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what they felt. Maybe that's why they started doing that bullshit. Who knows? I don't know, but keep going.
But, I also thought it was a fluke because the Eagles don't blow 21-point leads, bro. They ain't did that since 1999. You go look at the facts on that.
Yeah.
I'm not an Eagles fan, but I'm just giving you the facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't did nothing like this since 1999, bro. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Against a divisional opponent like the Cowboys, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? They just not a team who does things like that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of felt like they got careless. After going up 21, 0, I mean, I could just break it down to you, big bro. Like, this is what you get after going, you know what I'm saying? You up 21-0. This is what
you ain't got to look. Eight straight drives. No points.
You got a punt, then you got the end of the half, then you go back out, punt again. Then you got the missed field goal, then you got the fumble, then you got the punt again. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how good Dallas defense is, you know what I'm saying, with the additions that they done added with Quentin Williams and your other boy, the other big boy that's in the lineup.
Kenny Clark.
Yeah, Kenny Clark and then
Logan Wilson.
Logan Wilson. Now, I questioned this last week going into the game this week. You know what I'm saying? Are these pieces that they added, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be reliable? You know what I'm saying? Now with this right here, punt, man, miss field goal, punt, with no points being added. I mean, it looks good, but I watched the game. You know what I'm saying? I thought the Eagles broke down, you know what I'm saying, and just couldn't get no offense going. And this goes back to the offensive coordinator, Kevin Patullo, man. This is on him at the end of the day.
Sucks,
you know what I'm saying? 21 points, bro, and then you don't put up nothing. You don't put up nothing at all, not even 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say that the Eagles did kind of hurt themselves and shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 14 penalties,
Facts.
96 yards, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. I watched his game in its entirety.
Inexcusable.
You know what I'm saying? It is inexcusable at the end of the day because you came out 21-0. So where is the offense? Where does it stop? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened in between you putting up 21 points and then not scoring it out? I want to know. And my eyes go back to Kevin Patullo. This is on him.
You got that one play sheet
right here.
Yeah.
Question. Like there was a similar game that my squad, Lamar Jackson had when they played the Bills and they were beating them, and then they started to play a bit more conservative.
I said,
do you feel that sometimes coaches just do that? You know what I mean?
Listen.
Like everyone probably came in there, they'd blame whoever they would blame, but then you see that they're playing mad conservative.
Yeah, there was no need to play mad conservative in a game like this, though. Now, in that game that you want to mention, Jordan, with your Baltimore Ravens against the Bills, y'all had the lead, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, this is what I'm saying.
You had the lead as well.
You had the lead late. The Eagles did not. The Eagles had the lead early. It's plenty of football left to be played. You got to finish all 4 quarters, like Big Bro been saying this whole year. They have yet to put together a full 60-minute game. You know what I'm saying? Big Bro been saying it. So now you want to mention the Baltimore Ravens against the Bills. This is not literally the same thing. It's not the same thing, Big Jordan.
It doesn't have to be the exact same thing, but we had a 14-20 point lead in the third quarter. Late.
You know what I'm saying? They popped out early. You know what I'm saying? And
what was your score? What was the score at halftime, Big Mike? What was the score at halftime?
So look, what he's saying is this: whether the game, however the game went, he's saying whether they had the lead early or late. He's saying when they had that lead, They just being conservative. You know what I mean? And that's basically what he's saying. And I agreed with him in that game because they kind of did take why not choke a team out?
Choke a team out.
Why not?
Yeah,
well,
choke a team out. Yeah.
I can't really say they played fully conservative, bro. I thought, and to give the Cowboys credit, I thought that they did what they were supposed to do offensively to get themselves back in the game and defensively with the 2 turnovers late in the game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about the fumble. You know, had that not happened,
which one?
The one where he fielded it inside the five.
Trying to be a hero and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Let's talk about some of these just idiotic plays. You know what I'm saying? That should never fucking happen.
So, yeah, and some things should never fucking happen.
It should never happen. But like Jordan, you know as good as me, bro. If a punt is being fielded, it should not be fielded inside the 10 nor the 5-yard line. Everybody knows that, bro. You got to let that go, or at least try to fake them out. You know what I'm saying? To try to wave a fair catch over here to make people go that way, and then it bounced and go into the end zone. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even try to do that. You just fielded it. Had this not happened, Jordan, moral of the story, had this not happened, I don't think the Eagles lose this game. You know what I'm saying? But that was one of those big play moments, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to the gunner because he got fucked around on that play. You know what I'm saying? He got fucked all the way around, Jordan.
Sidney Brown threw him all down.
Yes, he got fucked all the way around. He still had the relentlessness to get up and still make that play. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you watched it, Jordan. I watched this shit. I'm so locked in, Jordan.
And the gunner,
you know what I'm saying?
If you don't know football, gunner is a hard position to play.
Yes.
It is hard to be a gunner,
it's
nigga.
Hard to be a gunner.
You got to be a thoroughbred, a no-quit type of guy to go out there and be a gunner, my nigga.
Yep.
And still go down there and make a play.
Yeah.
You got to be a dog, bro.
Yeah, and then like I thought the George Pickens guy, man, I thought he had his way again. You know what I'm saying? And like that was another reason why the Cowboys was able to even stick around. You know what I'm saying? Because Dak, he did not look impressive to me, bro. First of all, it was an INT to the crib that they let y'all off the hook with. I don't know if you've seen that. I know you've seen it.
Come on, man.
So the pick that Dak threw, you know what I'm saying? They let him off the hook. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was a clear turnover. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think Dak looked it. And I was texting my man. He's a Cowboys fan. My man's KJ. And I was texting him throughout the game. I said, Dak, it's Dak, bro. It's Dak. He kept trying to blame it on the defense. I said, how, bro? Punt right here. They getting stops. Dak ain't doing what he's supposed to do. But then, you see the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying, regenerate some offense, the George Pickens guy, you know what I'm saying, who can be arguably one of the best in the league, bro. Sure. Like George Pickens is making it happen, bro, for the Cowboys, bro. And it damn sure ain't CeeDee Lamb right now. Too many drops for me, you know what I'm saying? George Pickens is a guy, and that's the reason why the Cowboys was in the game to even be in the game, to even have a chance to win, but also the turnovers, the 2 turnovers in the fourth quarter and the missed field goal. That kind of killed the Eagles out completely. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like the Eagles should have won that game had not the punt returner caught the ball and fielded it inside the 5 and decided to run. I thought the Eagles was going to wrap that up with 5 minutes left. I thought that was over. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
I'm sorry.
It is what it is, big bro. I do think it was kind of a fluke type of deal. I don't think this is going to just be happening on the regular. The Eagles don't just blow leads or even just give up shit, you know what I'm saying, or just be lackadaisical with guys. I don't think it's a concern, but I do think it's a concern. Hold on. I do think it's a concern for Kevin Patullo with the play calling.
Well, that's us. That's us.
Okay, cool. Well,
I'm concerned.
Okay, you get in another situation like that. I just don't think the Eagles gonna blow a lead like that. It's not something that they do. And
that's cool. And that's cool. But history is meant to be, records and it's meant to be broken. You feel me? So I mean, I
am looking at Kevin Patullo like,
for sure,
like, bro. What are you doing?
And you touched on Xavier Gibson, number 87, the punt returner.
Yeah.
This guy has 38 touches and 12 fumbles in his career. That's a 32% fumble rate. Why in the fuck would they pick this motherfucker to return? And let me tell you something. I seen earlier this season, bro. When he got that ball, it looked like the ball is too big for him or some shit. Yeah. You know how you look at like Devontae Turpin? That ball look real small guy. That ball look real big on him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm looking at him earlier this season. I'm like, something ain't right with this guy. I told JF, I said, who is it? Something ain't right with this guy. Something ain't right. He too fidgety with the ball. And look what happened.
Yeah.
Look, 38 touches in his career. 12 fumbles in his career. That's a 32% fumble rate. Why the fuck is he Return the punts.
Yeah. They got to get him out of there, man. He cannot feel punch no more after that.
We got Britton Covey. I complained about Britton Covey about not having no moves.
Yeah.
I said he protect the football. He be getting popped because he a white guy, he don't have no moves. Not saying most white boys ain't got no wiggle like that.
Yeah.
That's why when we do see a white guy that got some wiggle, it's like, oh shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could tell Britton Covey, he ain't ran from the police. He ain't ran from no dogs. He ain't cut no corners in the hood. He ain't did none of that. He ain't jumped no fences. He ain't did none of that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I complained about him not having no moves. He always protect the ball, though. If he healthy, he should be there next game. Because that's what he does. I'm sorry. So
more of the story, big bro. You shouldn't be feeling the punt inside the 5.
No, absolutely not.
I'm sorry. There's no reason for it. You know what I'm saying?
So, the Cowboys, they got a double against us yesterday. That now, I never seen a team that's so happy about being 5-5-1.
I sent it to you.
You know what I'm saying? I never seen a team that's, there's some shit like that. I told my man last night, I said, because he was FaceTiming, he ain't FaceTiming me all year long. I said, you did that? Well, congrats on your Super Bowl, nigga. Yeah. Congrats, you're 5-5-1.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Congratulations.
You see Michael Irvin,
I seen his ass.
Y'all won the Super Bowl, like y'all in the playoffs. Y'all still not even in the playoffs right now. Y'all, but they're pathetic, bro. Like,
so get this. They won yesterday. They beat us, you know what I mean? Do you think with this win, does this make you believe they can beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving and keep their playoff hopes or bring their playoff hopes back to life?
Well, here's the thing. The Chiefs ain't been so good either. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like I'm about to be vouching for the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? They're not a team that I'm about to be vouching for because they ain't look so good either. Matter of fact, I thought the Colts should have beat them Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I thought the Colts played a better football game. You know what I'm saying? Defensively and offensively. Daniel Jones, what did we say? What did we say going into that? We said take away the run from Jonathan Taylor and let Daniel Jones beat you. So Steve Spag did that.
Yeah, he always did that.
Daniel Jones still performed.
That's what he gonna do.
Daniel Jones still performed. I didn't think he was. I thought Daniel Jones would choke under pressure against that Kansas City defense and that Kansas City air and that atmosphere. I thought he was gonna choke, big bro. You know what I'm saying? But Steve Spag did everything I thought he would, which was take away Jonathan Taylor. You know what I'm saying? But the Daniel Jones guy, he stepped up to the plate. And I thought the Chiefs should have lost the game. More of the story. Now you want to talk about, the Cowboys and having some type of whatever, momentum going into this game Sunday against the Chiefs. The Cowboys, you're sitting at 5-5-1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not in the playoffs currently. Neither are the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So I can't just be vouching for either one of these teams. I do still think that the Chiefs is a better coached team, you know what I'm saying? With Andy Reid, you know what I'm saying? They got the better quarterback and Pat Mahomes, they got the better defense. The Dallas defense ain't been shit all year up until this point. You know what I'm saying? They had the 2 games against the Raiders and now y'all that they look cool, but this is more. I got to see more, big bro, before I could just be like, it's going to be a turnaround. They got faith now, this, that, and the third, because I got the Chiefs going into Dallas getting a dub. Okay. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I think the Kansas City Chiefs is going to beat the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? Just off the simple fact, the Chiefs can score the ball, but the Cowboys can too. The Cowboys defense, I just don't think is better than the Chiefs defense. Okay. Honest to God, that's just me. So I got the Chiefs going in there getting that.
What you got, Jordan? Chiefs gonna win on Thursday, on Thanksgiving. Can the Cowboys win?
The thing is, I think the Cowboys can win. If the Cowboys can put points up on the board, then they definitely can win. It's not like Kansas City. We give Kansas City a lot because of their history. You know what I'm saying? But they really, and I'm not sitting here talking like Dallas is out here, the best team of all time, but they're both not like playing the greatest of the football. You understand what I'm saying? But we all know that I think Kansas City, they don't have that splash like they used to. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have that. Their offense isn't the greatest. Let's be very clear. Their offense is not the greatest. So if it's one of those games and Dallas is moving the ball, then it's going to come down to different things, in my opinion. So I think it's a game that Dallas could win. This is the time where you can beat the Chiefs. So I think because especially them beating y'all and beating the champs, you know what I'm saying, and going on that type of high, then hell yeah, they can beat the Chiefs. So
tell you what, I'm sorry. Go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can comment. You can comment.
Well, I'll tell you what, they'll definitely get a win if Kevin Patullo is calling the plays. They will definitely get a fucking win. But being that it's Andy Reid, I just don't think so. And we know the Chiefs have not been what they look like in recent years. We know that. And they get a whole lot of, leeway because of what they've done in the past. That's why I said beating the Chiefs now is not like, oh, shit, last year, a couple years ago type shit. It's just not like that because they are 5-5. They're 6-5 now, but 5-5 going into yesterday's game. To your point, you say you think the Colts have played a better game. I don't think so. This is a Colts team who was top 5 in all the categories on offense, especially in running and passing the football, things like that. He didn't even throw for 200. Pat Mahomes 350, and the Chiefs cannot run the football. Man, they ran 30 times for 104 yards for Kareem Hunt alone. And even if the Chiefs run 30 times, bro, they ain't getting no 100 yards. They got that shit yesterday. They shut that run game down for Jonathan Taylor. He had 13 more yards than what he had against the Steelers that day when they ran their ass out the motherfucking building. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Shut down the run game, didn't get it done. You feel me? I got to give the Chiefs a better game than the coach yesterday. You feel me? I think the experience played a factor because even though they have been pedestrian all year long, it's going to come down to experience. It's going to come down to that. And Steve Spagnuolo was dialing them blitzes up on them third downs, sending the house. And he had no time. He didn't have time to look and see if nobody was open. And the shit like that was a difference in this 23-20 ball game. You know what I mean? So I think the Chiefs played better, and I think the Chiefs will go into Dallas and get a dub. Yeah, they got George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. Cool. They have an offense. They got an offense that can exploit that Dallas Cowboys defense. Absolutely. Because Andy Reid can do that with that defense out there. Absolutely. They can do that. In their defense in Kansas City, hey, Javonte Williams, you go ahead. Do what we're going to shut you down, and let's see if you can go ahead. Or they may say, you know what, we're going to double George Pickens, or we're going to double it, or whatever. It's going to be a game plan with Steve Spagnuolo going to cook up like he always does to take something away and make you beat him and bring pressure and all of that. And we'll see how it goes, but I'm taking the Chiefs on Thanksgiving.
I'm with you with that, but the Colts is a good football team.
No, they are. They
are. But I agree with Mike, though.
That's a good football team, bro. They was struggling, bro. And that's why I said the Colts
were struggling.
The Chiefs.
But listen to what you said. The Chiefs are not as good as the Colts. So struggling to beat it should be a struggle to beat a team that's better than you.
I'm just giving credit when credit's due, big bro. I'm not saying what you're saying.
What credit are you giving?
That the Colts, it's a good football team.
I'm not denying that, little bro. Yeah. All I'm saying is the Chiefs play the Colts is top 5 in everything.
Yeah.
Passing,
and they shut that down.
And they shut that shit down. I cannot give the Colts a better game yesterday than the Chiefs. When the Chiefs, they third. Where we seen Chiefs in third in the AFC West? Everything is new that we seeing from the Chiefs right now. Absolutely. It's brand spanking new.
Yeah.
It's like growing up rich, and then one day you come home, the lights is off. Oh shit! It's all new. It's all new, and they went out there and beat up a team 23-20. Beat them with who's top 5 in everything. They got Jonathan Taylor, Daniel Jones' career look resurrected. This ain't New York no more. He got a coach in Shane Steichen who can make him look. He put him in a great position to look great, and he has balled out the entire year. But yesterday, bro, no, bro, I got the Chiefs.
I think these two football teams play each other again. The Colts win that.
Maybe. Hey, listen. Maybe we won't know until it gets to the playoff. But even still. We talking about a team who ain't been to the playoffs versus a team who is.
I think people will pick the Chiefs on that one.
And I'm gonna be quite frankly, little bro. Quite frankly, I gotta tell you right now, they're gonna beat the Cowboys. I feel they could beat the Texans.
They're gonna struggle with the Texans.
Listen, that's not a bad thing. That defense is for real.
Yeah,
that's the number 1 defense in the league. D'Amico Ryan's influence is on that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I think they
can win out. They can really win out.
That's what I'm getting to. They can win out and make the playoffs.
They're gonna make the playoffs. I think they make it. The Chargers. I told you, bro. It's gonna be between. Go look at the Chargers schedule. They have a gauntlet, bro.
No, I know, but the Chiefs travel.
I think they're gonna beat out the Chargers to get in, regardless if they lose a game in a stretch or not.
I think they will too. I think that even if they were to play the Colts in the playoffs, they haven't. And it's the first time for everybody if you ain't been there yet, right?
So the Colts will be at the crib.
Yeah,
you think
that don't matter, man?
It does matter in the playoffs, bro. If you think home field advantage don't matter, bro.
No, what I'm saying is, it's not about that. You talking about it's the first time, man.
Man, I don't care, bro.
I mean, you gotta care. You gotta care.
This is a totally different football team, bro. This is a totally different team, bro.
So they needed to get that. Listen, they needed to get that win to go get that first place.
Listen,
and they didn't get the job done.
First time, Benny, that it's their first time. I think they got more of an edge because they're gonna be more excited about getting a dub. You know what I'm saying? I think that's me.
But the thing is, Twan, if you think that if someone doesn't have an edge because it's their first time, that means you have to believe the other one too. You can't just say you believe that thing. It's like you saying if you believe that, then the thing is, never underestimate the heart of a champion, brother.
Bro,
that's different than another one.
They are champions.
You cannot do that, and that's what you're doing.
I think they are champions, but I don't think they've been playing championship football. And I believe
we agree, but you
know what I'm saying? And
Twan, I agree with you. They're not playing championship football, but if they're in the playoffs, everything starts brand new.
You know that, little bro. It's different,
bro. We're gonna see, man.
We can't do nothing but see. But
I don't think the Chiefs go deep in the playoffs at all. Huh? I think they step
in the first round.
I ain't gonna say first round, but I don't see an AFC championship appearance.
Hey, bro, listen. I can guarantee you right now, don't nobody want to see the Chiefs in the playoffs. What I'm saying is this. You're not calling for the Chiefs, but you're not saying if you're the Colts, I don't care.
I'd rather play
the top 4 teams in the AFC West, East, South, and North. You're not sitting there saying shit. We'll take the Chiefs. No, you don't.
Nah, hell
no, you don't.
Nobody saying that.
It's too much experience, bro. It's poised. Yeah, you got to be poised out there. You got to be calm, cool, collected. They got 2 championship winning coaches that call plays. Andy Reid and Spagnuolo was a champ before he got to the fucking Chiefs, bro.
Right,
man. Listen.
Anything can happen. If the experience gonna play the part, big bro,
it is.
You know what I'm saying? But I just think they a better football team, bro. The Colts.
They shown that throughout this season, right?
They got the recipe.
They got the recipe. They got that, but yet and still they wouldn't took an L yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and
the Colts ain't playing a bunch of teams like the Chiefs. Their schedule ain't. They got a soft schedule. They got a soft schedule. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me ask you a question. What they got? They got the Seahawks coming up too. You know what I mean?
Good defense.
That's a good defense. What if they can get it? You see what I'm saying? The Chiefs, Spags, bro. We know Spags. We know Spags. In the playoffs, they can get. I don't care where it's at. Lucas Oil, it don't matter. They can get ran by the Chiefs because of the experience that they've been there before. They've been there. Shane Steichen is great. He been there before, right? But even though he called plays, the guys out there got to have the poise, the nature to go out there and execute that shit in that tough environment in them playoffs, bro.
D Jones might go turn to pumpkin. You might go to D Jones turn to a pumpkin, man. You talking about? We don't know. We don't know.
I mean, he would have did that Sunday. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They took away the run, and me and Big Bro, we was on it, bro. We had it covered from the time we had it covered, bro. We knew Steve Spag was gonna take away the run, and
so this gonna be the same recipe if they face the coach in Lucas Oil. We're gonna take away the run and see if you can do it.
So I'm just saying, does Daniel Jones prove that? I mean, he can go out there and actually, you know what I'm saying, execute.
Well, you're the one said they the better team. They played the better team.
I'm saying. He didn't have no turnovers, bro.
They lost.
It wasn't on him though, is what I'm saying. It wasn't on Daniel Jones.
Listen, it's enough blame to go around. This win was more about the Chiefs. Yeah. The Chiefs went in there and won.
They did win.
They won. They
won there. This is not about he didn't do no. They went in there and they hit him in the mouth. That's what, and it was down 20-9.
Yeah,
they was down. The Chiefs was down 20-9.
Yeah,
you feel me? So I mean, nah, bro. We can't do number wait and see. Can't do number wait and see.
They walked their ass down. Their ass down.
Now, one of the talks of the world in the sports world right now is the Cleveland Browns. You know what I mean? They went out there and got a dub against the Las Vegas Raiders. Shedeur Sanders got his first win yesterday in his first official start. What did he prove in his first official start? And should he remain the starter? Look, bro, take it.
Man, I believe he proved that he should have been fucking starter.
Mm-hmm.
He proved it right there. Went out there and got a dub as a starter. I think that was NFL history right there.
Since 1995, it hasn't happened for a rookie.
No, nobody has done that. So that's an another accomplishment right there for Shedeur Sanders. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he proved that he should have been the guy the whole time. You know what I'm saying? going out there. I know it's the Raiders and this, that, and the third, but it is his first start with no real preparation for real. 1 week ain't real preparation. Like he said in the interview, give me the full, you know what I'm saying?
The full week.
Off season. It's the full off season. And you know what I'm saying? Things will get dangerous. And I believe him, bro.
Yeah.
I think he's a student of the game, bro. People wants to talk about his talent all the time. He is a student of the game. His ability to be smart and real deal, break down film and know what he needs to do. I seen it, bro. He has the leadership he has that trait in him, bro. You cannot remove that, bro. You could take the baby out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the baby.
Yep.
Period, point blank. He has that, bro. He has that leadership in him. He has something that these other guys don't have, bro. And I think that's why a lot of people don't really fuck with Shedeur like that, bro.
They don't
know what I'm saying?
His popularity. You know what I'm saying?
That, his the image, Shedeur is a good guy, man.
Look.
Period, point blank.
I think he's got fans, bro. I think people fuck with him. I don't know.
It's more people that want to see him fail, like he said in the interview, bro. He's not. You think he just saying that because because he want some type of sympathy? No, bro. This is facts, bro. I got people all the time just waiting for him to do something wrong, bro.
I think because he has so much of the one side, then you're gonna have the other side. That's what LeBron James has so much of. He has a lot of fans, got a lot of people, but because he is that big, he's gonna have the other side of the spectrum.
That's fine. They don't go for everybody, bro.
That's fine.
They don't go for everybody,
bro.
What
we're saying it's more people that want to see LeBron and Shedeur fail bro. Than win. That's a fact. It's not even arguable, bro. Yeah, bro. It's not arguable.
It's not, bro. And Shedeur proved that he's the starter. He should have been the fucking starter, bro. They been trying to, just put him to the side or whatever, try to prove a point and this, that, and the third, but it didn't get you nowhere. You're still one of the worst teams in football. You still not going to make the playoffs. So you did all of this, keeping Shedeur off the field, and you still not going nowhere. What are they? 3-8? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got a dub yesterday with Shedeur. And I believe he gets another dub some other time down the road. And see, this not going to be his first. That's not going to be his last dub. You know what I'm saying? He's going to prove that he can go out there and do it again. He threw for 200 yards passing, and I believe he had a touchdown. He threw a pick. He threw a pick, but let's go back to the play with Jerry Jeudy. Had he not fumbled on the play, Shedeur might have threw for another
50 yards.
Yeah, another 50 yards, 250, maybe another touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So
did you see the play, Jordan?
And what I didn't like,
Jerry Jeudy, Shedeur was. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shedeur was rolling out, made a play to Jerry Jeudy. He caught it and started running upfield and slowed down. You know how motherfuckers slow down because they want to make a move and shit. Instead of running, continue running as fast as he is. Run straight, nigga, and just go out of bounds. This motherfucker slowed down, looking and see and want to make a move. And Jeremy Chin came from behind and knocked it and punched the ball out of his fucking hands. He had another 40, 50 yards to go.
I didn't, and that's facts. See, that's what I'm saying, Jordan. You gotta be tapped in, bro. But listen, I'm so tapped in, bro. It's not a play that I'm gonna miss and be like, I didn't really see that. You know what I'm saying? Like you just did. You know what I'm saying? I'm so locked in.
You're talking about one thing. I can't watch all the games. The games are
bro.
Hold on. I'm a different time zone, so I can get up and watch as many games as I can, and then I gotta get it's the time difference is too crazy.
I feel you. I respect that. I respect that, Jordan. But look, this what I'm saying. I just say that to say this, bro.
It's 10:06 a.m. there right now.
Yeah, so it's morning time.
When it's 1 p.m. with us, it's 2, 3, 4 in the morning. There,
I respect that, Jordan. But I'm just saying, bro, just some of this stuff like this game right here, when you hear the talk, Shedeur's getting his first start and shit like that. I feel like that's a priority game, like for guys like us that want to come on here and talk about shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you have to be locked in. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking this shit like a job, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I'm taking it. So I can't really miss shit like that.
Well, he's in a different.
I get it, and I told him, and I said, Jordan, I respect it, but it is what it is. But
I try to watch as many as I can, but it's hard for me because we talk about so many. It'd be impossible. It'd be impossible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
and they gotta work and shit too. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. But basically, it was some things that I didn't like. I didn't like how they. Shedeur led the team down the field, but he didn't get the shine for real because they wanted to take him out and they wanted to run Wildcat. Y'all ain't ran fucking Wildcat all fucking year. So y'all gave I mean, Quishon Juggins, he's been good all fucking season.
Yeah.
I have no problem with Quishon Juggins getting the ball and this, but y'all ran Wildcat. Y'all have not ran that formation all season, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all haven't ran. Well, I feel like Shedeur was limited on what he could have really put up last night or yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I believe he was limited because had they not took him out, the 2 times that Quishon Juggins scored on the Wildcat formation, maybe those are 2 more touchdowns that Shedeur, you know what I'm saying, gets, or maybe he actually runs one in. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The limitations that was put on him in that game, I didn't really fuck with. I believe he could have had way more yards than what he had, and people want to come out here, oh, he threw a screen pass. Well, I seen Dylan Gabriel try to throw that same screen pass.
Put it in the dirt.
And he put it in the fucking dirt. This is the same guy that y'all had in front of Shedeur all season. All season. Even between the quarterback battle and going into the season. This is the same guy, but y'all want to come out here. That's what people had to say. So he got the dub, and people still had something negative to say about him. Well, he threw a screen pass. I said, okay. So what about that play downfield where he rolled out to the right and he hit 16?
Looked like Colorado, didn't it?
Okay. Or what about that play, Jerry Jeudy? What about all these other plays that he showed that he can actually throw the ball and make good decisions? What about those? Y'all want to bring up the fact that he threw a screen and the guy took it the distance. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about how, you know, the limitations that was put on him. Let's talk about that because I believe they put limitations on him, bro, what he really could do out there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And 1 touchdown that should have been probably 2 or 3, and 208 yards should have been 250 or better. What do you think, big bro?
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. Listen, this is his first start.
Yeah.
No offseason preparation. Kevin Stefanski, and you know what? Kevin Stefanski said himself. He said, because they was asking him would he get reps, and he said he felt like, you know, this is sabotagery shit. Anyway, he felt that when you got a young guy as a rookie, he needs all the reps. He needs all the reps. You feel what I'm saying? So he had no reps in 1 full week of practice. And yeah, you can say it's the Raiders. They 2-8. The Browns was 2-8. They ain't a good team.
Yeah.
They're not. They 2-8 right along with them. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this too. We shouldn't see Dylan Gabriel starting no fucking more. He should not be in the starting spot no goddamn more. This Cleveland Browns team is watchable with Shedeur Sanders. This Cleveland Browns team has spark with Shedeur Sanders. Right. This Cleveland Browns team is putting the ball downfield with Shedeur Sanders. Dylan Gabriel, like we said, he throwing shit in the dirt, in the flat, in the dirt, or out of bounds in the flat. He can't put the ball downfield. They had 3 plays of 35 yards downfield or more 3 times yesterday.
They hadn't had that all season.
1 time all season the Browns had that.
Yeah.
That lets you know right there, they're putting the ball downfield. We shouldn't see Dylan Gabriel starting no more. I don't care if he come back 100% healthy next week. I don't care. He shouldn't be there. And you got Kevin Stefanski. He's like, they asked him, will he be the starter moving? Oh, I don't want to get it. He don't want to get into that. I got a feeling if Dylan Gabriel's healthy, he's going to be starting next week because this is a sabotagery-ass organization that wants to fuck Shedeur over, that wants to try to make him think you're not bigger than the brand, you're not bigger than the team, and blah, 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 blah. That's what it's been the whole time, and they got you 2-8 record. It got you a 2-8 record. Look at that defense. They got 10 sacks yesterday.
They've been in close ball games all year
long. They got
had they made the right decision at quarterback, maybe they win a few of these games, bro.
I said before, if Shedeur Sanders has started the season with this team, Jerry Jeudy, Harold Fannin, David Njoku, Cedric Tillman, Quishon Juggins in the backfield, they will be a better football team. Right. That don't mean they're gonna go to the playoffs, but they will have more than 3 fucking wins.
Because they've been, like I said, Jordan, they've been in close ball games with good teams, bro. Had Shedeur been playing the right guy, maybe they get a dub, maybe they get those dubs. I don't know.
Dylan Gabriel cannot conduct an offense like Shedeur Sanders. He cannot do it better than Shedeur.
I don't think he's a student of the game.
He don't look like a student of the game.
I'm just saying because of some of the decisions that I've seen him make and he did or did not make, it just didn't look like you watched enough film, like you really into your craft like that, my guy.
No.
Shedeur is a guy that's in his craft, bro. You can see it.
And let me tell you something. I watched his interview, and this is what he said about his father, Deion Sanders. His father, Deion Sanders, had them growing up in a 30,000 square foot home. We ain't never been in a home like that.
Yeah.
Living in one, you know what I'm saying? A 30,000 square foot home. Rich, you can go to the really nice schools, but you know what happened? Daddy took him to the inner city where them niggas is at and got that dog in him.
Yeah.
He didn't go play with Bobby, with Carson and Adam. He went out there with JoJo, Ray, and Buki, nigga, and Jamar and them.
And Boogie.
And you know what I'm saying? And nigga, and went and got that experience and went out there with them dogs, and that's why he is the way he is, man.
Yeah.
Because you don't just because that's your son, oh, that's Deion's son, that don't mean he's going to have the same thing as Deion Sanders.
That's facts.
You got to go out there with them dogs in the hood.
You got to go out there and put that work in, too.
Yes.
That shit ain't going to just be handed to you.
Yes. So
just because you Deion's son,
that dog in him is there.
I think Shedeur went. I think he took all that shit.
The will to want to win is there.
Yeah.
The will to want to study, get better, communicate. He has everything to be a professional starting quarterback in the league.
Facts.
Every fucking now, what the Browns got to do now? They got to go ahead and get some real deal receivers out there.
Yeah, because Jerry Jeudy looking suspect,
looking suspect.
I'm cool on him.
You want to be cute and shit like that.
I'm cool on him, cuz.
Now they have to draft. Maybe they get your boy. What? Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
Maybe they get him. That'd be great for them.
Man.
That'd be great for them.
Man.
You feel me?
I know he want the Ravens to get him. I know
they're
that's
not
Ravens, we got weapons, man. We got weapons.
They're not gonna lose enough games.
It's not about that. It's about the trades and who gonna give up a first round for a guy.
Man, listen,
bro.
Ain't nobody
the Jets just picked up all those first round picks, bro.
Yeah.
And had they been a good team, they would still have those first round picks, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it really don't matter. It matters about your picks, bro, and who gave something to you and what you traded for.
Hey,
because if you was a good team like New England, but you traded and got 2 first round picks for a guy, guess what? Yeah, my record is better than everybody, but I still got 2 first round picks, and I can still get a guy like Jeremiah. That's all I'm saying.
He's gonna be gone.
Yeah, he's gonna be gone.
He's gonna be. Ain't nobody letting him go. Ain't nobody gonna do no stupid ass. I mean, hopefully they nobody doing stupid ass shit like those teams just give up shit. You know what I mean? Like with Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah,
you got a Shedeur, and you need a number 1. You take Jeremiah Smith.
And that's the moral of the story.
I feel like they gotta protect him too as well. I think they're gonna have to protect him because you need a good offensive line. You know what I mean? And I think that's more important because Shedeur likes to jump up, run out the pocket a lot too, right? So that's gonna be a learning thing that he needs to learn. And you know, I just watched all of his throws and all that as well. The thing is, I watched Dylan Gabriel. I did do that as well, and he didn't really look good to me, in my opinion, when I was watching him. You know what I mean? And you know, I think we also have to give him grace as well because he is a rookie and it's going to take them some time. Because it's not as if Shedeur is going to have his up and downs and his growing pains as a rookie as well. So I think it's only right, to be fair, to give that to Dylan Gabriel. And he's had a few games. I just don't think his processing was a bit too, like if his first option was out, then it was like throw away, or he didn't really have any, and he was kind of short too. He seemed small to me. You know what I mean? I think that played. And I'm not saying that all small players are bad, because there is some great small players. You know, you have Drew Brees and a couple of them niggas. I'm definitely not saying that. You have Baker and these dudes, but I'm just saying from him. I'm just saying him. He did not seem like his processing skills wasn't too great. You know what I mean? And don't think that it's not like Shedeur Sanders is a complete quarterback either, because he tends to get out of the pocket faster than usual as well. But I like his big playability. You know what I'm saying? At least you could see that.
Hey, listen,
but all of that is part of being a student of the game. Dylan Gabriel does not have that. You just explained it, Jordan.
Ain't nobody standing in that pocket in Cleveland.
Nah, you gotta get him.
You better fucking run. Ain't nobody standing in that pocket in Colorado. He got sacked, man. I thought he was gonna have to have back surgery, nigga. You feel me? He got sacked.
But that was one of the reasons why I said I'm not just gonna throw it there and go grab a wide receiver if you can't get protected by if you can't protect the quarterback, then he's gonna be running for his life all the time, and then you don't want that.
Listen, but you're not gonna go if you got a dog ass wide receiver available. I'm not taking that tackle over Jeremiah Smith, because
that's generational talent.
That's generational talent. You can go get them linemen. They gonna be there, bro.
You could trade.
They gonna them linemen.
You could trade up for a lineman.
They gonna be there second, third, fourth, and you can get some good ass linemen because they're not always.
You get linemen in the 3rd round, bro. Dominique Pooney. That's a prime example who we picked up, the Niners, bro. Look what he's doing.
Look, you can
linemen all over the place.
So that would just mean if you think that he's gonna be free, then maybe not free. If he's gonna be there like 1, 2, 3, 4,
they should get him.
Okay, if that's what you're thinking. But if he's generational, especially, then he's probably gonna be gone quick.
Oh, he's
Well, where you think the Browns is picking at?
Yeah.
They picking early. They picking early.
I mean, they are picking early, but you have the Vaders, you have the Jets. I mean, and especially if Shedeur's there, the Shedeur might get a couple more wins.
He is, bro. But like I said, it comes down to other things too, as well, Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I know. We listen. Yeah, I get that. I mean, we can do that all day, brother. But I'm just saying, from what's going on, there's other teams that are worse, and there's other teams that are playing better. And Shedeur's probably gonna get some wins.
Yeah, that's fact.
That's all I'm saying. saying. We know things like that's gonna happen.
No, that's fact.
I'm just Tennessee don't look like they're gonna win a game anytime soon. Let me tell you that right now.
Yeah. So they might get him. Who knows? But what I'm saying, if the opportunity is there for a dog wide receiver, you got to get him. You got to get him because you got to get him. They might be able to get separation early, even with that offensive line is not being the best. They might be able to get separation early. They might be to scheme him open. He get open quicker than the lineman can get back there. You feel me?
They got
I'm with you.
Yes,
I'm with you. I was just saying. I think that I think if in the big grand scheme of things,
okay,
you gotta protect him.
For sure. You ain't lying. No, you ain't lying.
A big thing because they have already the defense, and their defense can win some games.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
that's why they've been in games.
Shout out to their defense. 10 sacks yesterday. That cannot go unnoticed. Miles Sanders is
he's the most dominant player in the National Football League, bro.
He is.
I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
If they have a winning record, I would not get angry if he were to be an MVP. I would not. Because he can affect the game.
He ain't gonna
be the defensive MVP. He wouldn't be the MVP of the league.
Nah, brother. If he were to,
you have to be listen, bro.
If he were to get the sack, because he was on pace.
Sack record.
If he get 24 or 25 sacks, and his team is, let's say, 13-4 or some shit,
he could win it.
You wouldn't think about it?
Yeah, I would for sure.
Look, we know it's not happening because no one else gonna get it except the quarterback. But I would at least want him in the vicinity. I would at least want him in at least a top 5.
I would think about
it. He would have a better chance back in the day when Lawrence Taylor did it because it wasn't that much talent like it is now in the NFL. Lawrence Taylor won league MVP and he won it. League, not NFL MVP.
Yeah,
he won that. You feel me? So, but the talent back then is not the talent now. It's too much talent. I doubt it. And plus, as a quarterback, they're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
just one quick thing with Shedeur, okay. I think because I just seen all the throws and all that, and I did watch the end of the game, not really the whole game. So yeah, I watched the end of the game. So what I did see was, of course, when you start a rookie QB, you don't want to put too much on him, right? That's what you want to do. So, that means you're running the ball and all that stuff. So what I think in that situation was he was put in situations where he was in 3rd and longs a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Plus with some penalties and all that. So I think that also is tough for a quarterback, especially a rookie quarterback as well. You in 3rd and 14, you in 3rd and 13, you in 3rd and 20. It's hard for anybody. So that I'd have to give him for getting out of those situations. He got out of a few of those situations. I think maybe a couple of them. Yeah. So I think that's also a good sign as well. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not going to be they're not just going to be running on 1st and 2nd down all the time, especially you have Shedeur who can sling that bitch. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's going to be interesting to see what they do with the playbook. You understand what I'm saying? And not
Hey, I can guarantee you, if long as they ain't trying no bullshit, sabotagery shit, that playbook about to open up. It's about they about to go way back in the Dylan Gabriel. He's still in the first part. He's still in the first half.
Shedeur got
he's still up in the beginning. Shedeur, they gonna open this motherfucker up like this, Jordan. They gonna open that motherfucker up.
Shedeur got the ability to get up there and change the play and shit. So I didn't see it. I didn't see him get up there and audible and change the play, even though the fancy called this, whatever, woo. I didn't see Shedeur get up there and change the play. That's that savvy and student of the game mentality that he has.
Who they got next? Who
the Browns got next? I think they got the Steelers.
We're gonna look at it right here and we're gonna move on.
No, the Steelers, no, the Bills got.
They got y'all next. They got the Niners next.
Oh, okay,
they got y'all next.
Okay,
we'll see how they do. You know what I mean? We'll see how they do.
We got the Niners. Yeah.
Might go out
So
there.
what do you expect? What do you expect? What's gonna happen? They about to blow their ass out? What's gonna
Oh,
happen?
Nah, that's gonna be.
Hey,
but listen,
I'm
the
ready.
last time we played Cleveland, bro, in the dog pound, bro, I think we fucking lost, nigga. I think
what?
the
Y'all
fucking
did.
Jake Moody guy missed the fucking kick. It
Y'all
was a
did.
dog fight, bro.
Y'all did.
And this is
2 years ago.
Yeah, this was without Shedeur, and we had the better team, bro. We went to the bowl that year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised if they go out here and make this a nail biting ass game.
It's in the dog pound.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said the last time we was in the dog pound, that's why I brought it up. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know.
What's the spread on that motherfucker?
6.5. You know, I'm already over.
Give me the Browns. Give me the points.
Yeah,
give me the points. Give me the points. Browns and the points. Give me the points, baby.
That defense, that Browns defense, look, that Browns defense can keep them in the game with anybody, bro. But are they going to have enough offense to generate a dub against my team?
We're going to see.
I don't think so.
Shedeur in there, we might see.
That's my dog.
2 weeks to 4. Whoa!
That's my dog. That's my dog. But I don't think he can go out there and get a dub on us, bro.
You didn't think they could?
I ain't being
You
biased.
didn't think they could do it 2 years ago? They had none what they had now.
Well, of course, bro. We had the best. Listen, bro. Why would I think the Browns? Look, I don't give a fuck, bro. Why would I think the Browns would go out there and beat my team, nigga? I don't give a fuck. You ain't the Kansas City Chiefs or the Eagles or Baltimore. You're not one of these top dogs, bro, that I'm gonna be like, you know.
Defense is top. They might give Brock Purdy problems.
They might. I don't listen. Keep Mac Jones in there for all I care. You know what I'm
Trent
saying?
Williams playing?
Yeah, he gonna
I don't
play.
think it matter.
He gonna have a matchup.
Thanos coming.
Yeah.
Thanos, he got all the stones.
Yeah.
He got all them stones.
Thanos.
What Big Trent? I cannot.
What you know about Thanos, baby? What you know about Thanos, baby? Come on.
Come on, dog.
I know about all this shit,
Hey, but let's move on, though. We already talked about the Colts, and we said, you know what I mean, that, you know, we thinking the playoffs it'll be different. I had the question, you know, was this more about the Chiefs or the Colts? And we already talked about that. But let me ask you this, though. What's real quick before we get up? We got another subject before we get up out of here. What's the ceiling for the Colts? You ain't gotta go. It ain't gotta be long drawn out. But what is the ceiling? Can they go to the AFC Championship game, Super Bowl, second round, and their first round exit? Because you know all the Colts fans every year is, oh yeah, we gonna do this. They telling me they're gonna be in Santa. They telling me they're gonna be in Santa Clara. They're gonna be in y'all stadium and leave our stadium this year.
First round exit, man.
Hey,
go ahead, Jordan. Go ahead.
First round exit. I promise you this. Let me tell you something right now.
What?
Let me tell you something right now. It depends who they play. So take this in. If they get some L's, right? So who might they play? Who might they play? They might play the Bills.
The Chiefs.
They might play the Chiefs.
They can beat the Bills.
No, but what I'm saying is this: if they play the Bills or the Chiefs, let me be very clear, like I am before, and like we was told before. One of the teams has experience playing in these games.
Yeah.
The next one has not. So if someone new came to the party, and someone's been at the party for years upon years upon years upon years, I'm going to go with that guy. I'm sorry. I don't care what you... I mean, listen, I'm not sold on the Colts going to the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? I'm not sold on even Denver or New England going to the Super Bowl. If any of those three teams get into the playoffs, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be an issue. That's just for me.
All right.
Who you got? What's the ceiling?
Me personally, with this team, bro, I seen it, bro. Travarius Mooney Ward, Ahmad Sauce Gardner, Kenny Moore, Cam Bynum. With these guys, bro, with these cats, bro, the Colts can go as far as the AFC Championship, if not the Super Bowl. And if you have not been paying attention, Jordan, every Indiana team has been doing good, bro. It's either they got there and lost or they got there. You know what I'm saying? The Colts, listen, bro, that's not my team, bro. You know this, Jordan. You know this, bro, but I'm calling a spade and a blade, bro. Listen, bro, the Colts is a very good football team, bro. And with what I just named, they can box any of them niggas you talking about, period.
Okay. So you
AFC Championship game right now. And I think that will be the ceiling. And if they can get over that, even better.
Well, yeah, okay. So
even better. AFC Championship game, though, for sure.
This is what I pointed out to my guy yesterday. He wanted to make it. He wanted to make an argument. It wasn't even supposed to be an argument. I'm looking closely at the game, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm also looking closely at Sauce Gardner. Okay. Closely.
Yeah, I know.
Very close.
I know.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Pat Mahomes was off target quite a bit yesterday. Quite a bit. And he missed, not necessarily missed a throw, missed this man being open. I seen 4 occasions yesterday when Sauce Gardner is looking at the back of his man's jersey.
So he was beat.
Yes.
Okay.
4. That touchdown pass to it wasn't a touchdown. Pat Mahomes threw it. It was to the corner of the end zone,
Right.
by the pylon to Rasheed Rice.
Yeah.
He threw it behind him.
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner behind him on that play. That's 1.
Yeah.
3 other plays was downfield. Looking at the back of the jersey, I'm talking about you know how he run when he get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Burnt.
Yeah.
I think if you face a team, you know what I'm saying, that's going to connect, that can come back to haunt them. I've never been super sold on Sauce Gardner. Me and you had this conversation about Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
We know he could go out there and get cooked. We know this. I've seen him plenty. When you got a Sauce, I'm checking you out. Sauce Gardner. When we see the Jets play, I ain't looking at nobody else. I'm looking to see what Sauce Gardner can do. And Sauce Gardner, is he good? Yeah, he's good. But that man can be had.
Mm-hmm.
Had. And if he was to see that shit yesterday and wasn't off on some shit, big plays would come.
Yeah.
Big plays. And I think something like that can come back and haunt them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's how I feel. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, they needed Sauce Gardner. They needed a corner. So cool. When you need something, you know how it is. And let's talk streets real quick. You know, if everything dry, but you got something, we gonna raise the price on that motherfucker because it's dry out here.
Yeah.
We gonna raise the price.
Yeah.
Normally it's 300. I want 550.
Yep.
Because I know it ain't nothing out here for you to get.
Exactly.
Okay, well, the Jets knew y'all need a corner.
Yeah.
Give me 2 first-round picks then. They needed it. They let them have it. Go ahead.
That's a good acknowledgement.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So that's a good thing for the Colts. But I just think with him looking at the back of niggas' jersey, as he's been prone to do, even with the Jets.
Yeah.
Even with the Jets, it can come back to haunt him.
Okay.
That's all
Big
I'm
Mike,
saying.
Big Mike. Let me
Hold on. Yeah. But the ceiling for the Colts, my fault. The ceiling, second round.
Second round. Okay.
Second round.
Okay. So can I ask you this one? Does it depend who they play?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because so this is the thing. Because if they stay where they are and those other teams still hover to what's happening, it could be a Bills Chiefs game. If that's the case, are you calling them out first round?
Let me see. Right. Let me look right now. Let me look right now. Hold on, big boy.
To me, if they were to play the Chiefs in the first round, I'm gonna take the Chiefs based off experience, bro. Based off the experience, and they've been there, done that before. They're not going to be rattled. They're not going to be rattled. Bro, you feel what I'm saying?
If the playoffs was to start right now, bro.
I'm not talking about right now, Twan. I'm just talking about if they were,
bro. Right now, this is the playoff picture, bro. They would play the Jaguars, bro. And if
I'm not talking about the Jaguars, if
it's one of those teams, if it's the Bills, if it's the Chiefs,
the Jaguars and Bills has the same record. They're 7-4.
They can beat both of them, bro.
And what I'm saying is they lost to Pittsburgh. They lost to Pittsburgh. So they better than Pittsburgh?
Yeah,
of course. Yeah, they better. They lost
in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, okay, but I'm saying because it's a big chance that it can go because Chiefs, you win a game, Jacksonville lose the game, they go and they switch. So all I'm asking you is because that's a possibility. And you think you're the one that said you think the Chargers are going to drop. So that means the Chiefs going to get in. So if that happens, that means they have a possibility of playing the Chiefs. Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Okay, so if they play the Chiefs or the Bills in the first round, that's an option. Then those are options. Plus Jacksonville, we can add them in. Then you think one of them teams, they're going to beat that team.
I think the Chiefs is going to step. They ain't been good all year.
And this, okay.
Might not see if you're not careful, you still might not make it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I want to make it, of course, because they're on my ticket, but they ain't been playing good all year. Why would I vouch? And because they had more experience, bro. This is a totally new year. Guys is way hungrier now, bro. Guys is hungry. The Chiefs is not the same Chiefs, bro. Like me and Big Bro talked about on the last show, bro. Nobody's fearing the Chiefs like, oh, we got the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. It's not that this year, bro. I'm letting you know, bro. So this is why. Before I'm gonna let you go, Big Mike. This is why.
I'm ready to move on. Y'all go ahead.
5 minutes, right? In the game that they just played the other day. There was 5 minutes in the game. The Indianapolis had the ball, correct? They had the ball. All they had to do was just get that drive. To get that drive, and you can get 3 points maybe, or even score, right? What happened during those three outs right there? Dan Jones almost got picked for damn well a pick six. It could have been. All right. That's him. That's when the game is on the line. That's what happened. 3 outs, quick and easy. You understand what I'm saying? And if I believe that Chiefs and Colts are going to be playing or any of that, I feel that those are going to be, that's the type of game they're going to get. And I'm going to trust the Chiefs more than I'm going to trust D. Jones and them boys. I'm going to just keep it honest with you.
I am too.
And that's why I feel that the Indianapolis Colts might be out first round, depending on who they play.
It depends.
I'm not going to trust that.
It depends on, bro.
I respect his opinion.
You know damn well it's a different game and experience matters, bro.
It does.
Because it ain't no next week no more. That it is no next week. And championship teams make championship plays and big time championship moments. And that's all the Chiefs know. They haven't been the same this year. That's universally known. But what's also universally known is that the playoffs is an entirely different beast. It's an entirely different beast. And it's the first time for everybody. Just the first time for everybody. So if they go there and get it done, you know what I mean? Cool. But if you ask me who I would pick, I'm going to take the Chiefs off the. We just took the Chiefs, man. You on last time we was on the show.
We did.
We took the Chiefs, and why did we take the Chiefs? Because of Steve Spagnuolo and what he can bring on that defense and with Daniel Jones. Yeah, that's why we did it, and for the experience. Now we're talking about the playoffs. That's even more experience, and you ain't sold on it.
No, because
you gonna pick the Colts
after how I seen the Colts play them. I believe they really
played less than what they fucking been doing all year.
Yeah, they played less.
You told me they was up 20-9, right?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe in the playoffs, maybe that chokehold gets put a little stronger. Maybe they don't get a chance to come back, bro.
Maybe they don't have 20-9 in the playoffs.
Man, listen, bro. I thought the Colts played them very well, bro. I'm just keeping it real, bro. I thought the Colts played the Chiefs very well yesterday, and that's what kind of changed my mind.
Okay, so
about. You know what I'm saying? The Indianapolis. I said this is actually a really good football team.
Okay,
right
I just want to make sure
they can damn near beat these people.
All right, cool. So I just want to make sure I'm understanding and hearing you all the way correctly. You said you thought they played a good game against the Chiefs yesterday.
Yeah, I did.
When they're top 5 in all the categories and they did top 5 nothing. And the Chiefs was 5-5 going into this week, 3rd in the AFC West. And they went out there and beat the Colts, who is top 5 and everything, who people are high on, and the Colts fans are high on. You know what I'm saying? And you said it changed your mind based off how they played the Chiefs. They didn't put up that type of performance against the Chiefs, and they not a good team. That's because the experience played a factor. Oh, them 3 and outs at the end of the game. That's fucked up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So no, I can't. No, hell no. I would take over the Colts, bro. And if they go out there and win it, hey, then
Big Mike.
Hold on, Jordan. Whoa. Empty stats?
They got the dub, but you only scored 1 time for real.
And how many times did the Colts?
Oh my God!
It don't matter. That lets me know lets me know the Colts can play with them, bro.
No, that don't even make sense, bro.
Yeah,
you called it empty stats and they won the fucking game.
Yeah.
How's it empty stats when Pat Mahomes threw for over 300 and they rushed for over 100, my nigga?
And what about moments?
They put up enough points to go out there and win the game, bro.
Twan, what about the moments though? What about the moments? Does the moments matter? Because they had them on 4-3 and they could have got that game. But because you trust the Pat Mahomes, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, when the time comes, both of you niggas put y'all money down, bro.
Bro, whether we put money down or not, that doesn't make you right or wrong. Because somebody will say, oh, let's bet. If don't nobody want to bet, that don't mean nothing.
But I'm not saying that though. I'm not saying that makes me right or wrong. I'm just saying when the time comes, if I like the Colts to beat them next time, bro. Just surely off of how they played them, bro.
I don't understand it.
Because, bro, you holding the Chiefs to field goals, bro. You niggas ain't doing that for real.
I mean, you're holding the Colts too, right? You holding the Colts too, right?
He's holding 20 points.
It's cool.
They average a damn near 30.
It's cool.
All right, man.
It's cool.
Hey, LeBron. All right, man. Look, let's move on because we got a Monday night football game tonight. And I know little bro when to get home, he's gonna get prepared and watch that motherfucker because the 49ers play tonight. They out there in the Bay, right?
Yeah,
they're in the Bay tonight, and they got the Carolina Panthers coming out to the Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. You feel what I'm saying? You know, the Carolina Panthers have had a couple wins this year. Good wins this year. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong if I ask the question, should the 49ers be on upset alert against the Panthers tonight? And who wins the game?
I don't think you're wrong, no, at all. I don't think nobody who performs a question like that, being that, you know what I'm saying, my team, San Francisco Faithful, it's been hurt all fucking year. We've been playing with backups all fucking year, but been able to get it done somehow. You know what I'm saying? But what we have and that Carolina don't have is coaching on both sides. Cal Shanahan. Then we got Robert Saleh on the defensive side. I just don't think the Carolina Panthers have that. I don't think that. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, the 49ers, my team is a very, you know what I'm saying, relentless team. You know what I'm saying? Find a way to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Carolina is been doing good this season.
6-5. Nobody
they have been doing good this season. And I don't expect the Carolina Panthers just to come out there and just lay down because we're the San Francisco 49ers and we're at the crib. I don't expect that.
That's what the teams they beat expected them to do, go in there and lay down.
Well, I don't expect that. You ask me, I don't expect them to just come out here and being that, you know what I'm saying, you do have a decent record. You are chasing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and with a win, it could put you over them, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So I do think it's going to be a better game, you know what I'm saying? But what we have, I just don't think they have. I don't think they have the toughness. I don't think they have, you know what I'm saying, the ability to go out there and get it done with, let's just say if Bryce Young goes out the game or one of their star players, you know, Rico Dow, he's been a star player from this year. Let's just say one of those guys go out, you know what I'm saying? Can you still have it? And I don't think that's that type of team over there. Now, will they go out here and put up a fight? Absolutely. Because they know what's at stake. You know what I'm saying? I think they're a game behind the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And if they go out here to beat my team tonight, being that they know that, I think they could jump the division with that dub. I think they'll be at the top of that division.
The 49ers on upset alert.
I don't believe so. I don't believe we're on upset alert. The spread doesn't believe but all that doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so, bro. I think, you know what I'm saying, the stretch that we got, we know we need to take advantage of it. We got the Panthers, we got the Browns, and we got the Titans. Okay. We need to take advantage of all of those games to get dubs. I don't think we're on upset alert, but we could. I mean, it's any given Sunday, you know what I'm saying? This depends, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think so. I think we clicking, you know what I'm saying? I think we got the ability to put up more points than the Panthers, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like we got the better coaching, you know what I'm saying? I think we can out coach them, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
Okay, so for
me, I ain't being biased.
Okay, so you can go ahead and go, Jordan, if you want.
No, you go.
Yeah, you should be on upset alert. You should be. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that because they've upset people all year. You know what I mean? Multiple times this year. And the spread said that they wasn't going to lose, and everybody lost their money. You feel me? I know I lost my ticket against the Packers. I know for damn sure I did that. You feel what I'm saying? So, they run the football well with Rico Dowdle. I mean, if I'm not, you talked about the injuries that I got. Fred Warner ain't in that motherfucker. He ain't in there. I know you got, what's the old boy, what's his name? Tayton.
He ain't going to be in there.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. They're going to run the shit out that football. You know what I mean? Y'all should be on upset alert because any given Sunday it can happen. And with the way they're going to run Rico Dowdle, if they could get loose with that shit like they've been doing in the 6 games that they won this year, it could be a real deal issue. And then it could put y'all behind the 8 ball because you do know running the football takes time off the clock. And depending on how that clock lands, going into halftime, it speeds y'all process up, could fuck it up, whatever. They are a team that's going to be an underdog in every game that they in. Unless they playing against the fucking Saints and type of shit like that. But against y'all, they're going to be a major, major underdog, and they know that. And they've been feeding off that shit all year long. I know Rico Dowdle has. We've seen his interviews. He's been feeding off that underdog shit. You know what I'm saying? So upset alert don't mean you're going to lose the game. I think they're going to win the game. But you better come out there on your fucking A game when they running that football because that's their bread and butter. And when you know, when you run the football, that opens up the play. Opens up play action and the pass can come. We ain't saying Bryce Young gonna go out here and light niggas up. Y'all still got Ricardo Green, still got Diamadou Lenoir, Mustafa back.
He been back.
Okay, Mustafa out there. So yeah, he gonna come down and make some plays in the box and shit too. But it should definitely be upset alert because they've already upset good teams. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that don't mean they're gonna win the game. I pick y'all to win, but it definitely could go another way. Jordan,
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. I think because they have beat a couple good teams. They haven't. Their schedule. They've also took.
He ain't even moving. It's just stuck. It's weak ass Wi-Fi. Go ahead. You good now? Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you on the upset alert. It's not nothing. I think the 49ers gonna win the game, but Carolina, they've had a few times where they put up a fight. So especially as of recent, but they've also lost some bad games too. So don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm sitting here saying your team is not gonna win the game and nothing like that, Twan. I feel
Right.
like your team gonna win the game. You know what I'm saying? But I think upset alert is it's on the horizon right there, man. I feel it is, man. You know what I mean? I feel that it could be. That's all. That's all. Nothing crazy. But I think y'all should definitely win that game. Nothing too crazy, bro.
Before we get up out of here, because we got to put some tickets in. You know what I mean? This NBA playing tonight. You feel what I'm saying? What them Warriors gonna do?
Flip, bro.
What them Warriors gonna do tonight against them Jazz? We gonna take an L, man.
We don't have Draymond today, but
Whoa, hold on. They've been looking pedestrian against the Magic, and these teams that get the Magic and the goddamn who y'all lose to again? The Magic without Paolo Banchero. Did y'all lose to the Spurs? No,
we've lost. No, we've lost to some teams, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, damn. I'm sitting here like, whoa, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all good. We're just getting to the playoffs and we'll be all right. But
I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right. We're a playoff team. We playoff team.
Okay.
We a playoff team.
Look, this
I got some more issues. I got some issues with Kenyon, man. We got to get on here tomorrow on Wednesday, man.
With who?
With Kenyon Martin, man. I got some issues, man.
Who? Oh, Kenyon Martin. Okay. You know, I know what you're talking about. He's talking about Draymond's guys better than Draymond. You know what I'm more so focused on? I'm more so focused on why Draymond responded to that part, but didn't respond to when he said he ain't about that action. He pick on people that don't, and he know ain't gonna do nothing back. We ain't getting no response for that, but he talked about players being better. I want to know why he picking shows. Maybe because the other one's true, but I don't know. But yeah, man, we can talk about that Wednesday though for sure. We can talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna get on that. We're gonna get on that for sure.
All right, bet that
on the 30th, I think on the 29th, I think I'm going to like the ISO 1v1. I think they have like a dinner. They have a dinner thing, so I'm gonna be showing out, get my shirt, my Under the Light shirt out there. With all our stuff on there. So we're gonna be at a little dinner. They're gonna be doing like all for all the sponsors or all the people that came out. They're kind of giving them a 1-2s. So we're gonna be out there. So hopefully, I don't know, if we get something, I'll send you something. If they do get something, I don't know. Yeah,
let me know what's up. If I gotta be on video call to say a few things, I'll do that. I'll do that because things gonna have to go a little different this time around. You understand that? Yeah, that's a fact. You understand? So
yes,
listen, man.
Sir.
For the ones that's watching right now, for the ones that dropped in left, please hit that like and subscribe button so you can be up to date with all things Under the Lights. That means anytime we drop something, you will know about it. You feel me? My guy Jordan, appreciate you. Twan, pulling up, little bro. You know what it is, man.
And Jordan, and to everybody watching, if I don't see you, if I'm not on the show, happy Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying?
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
It's still go faithful. It's still bang bang Niner game to the death of me. Let's go.
And that's our show for the day, and we gone.
And I want my money, man.